How you doing? Thanks for stopping by and saying what's up. How you doing today? Fine. Saturday morning, afternoon, evening, even. How's everything going? I hope all is going well. God bless y'all. Thank you for stopping in. If you choose to stick around, give it a thumbs up. Now let me ask you a fair question here, McFly. How do you feel about the deportations? How do you feel about the whole Trump situation? Tell me how you feel, and we can go from there. That's great. Yo, McFly is good. I love that name, McFly. But no, that's great because that's where I'm at. I want to deport all of them, every last one of them, no exception to the rule. I don't care if they're white, black, uh, Asian, Middle Eastern. I don't care what they are. Get them out of here. They gotta go. They can't stay in the United States. They are too much of a jeopardy. We don't know what is to come. Thank you for the thumbs up. I really appreciate that, McFly. This isn't the first time we've met. I don't think. I don't think so either, Parker. Parker McFly. I do know that name, Parker. Now that you said something, it really does seem very familiar. You remember me, bro? Excuse me. I don't want to be disrespectful. Male or female? Parker McFly. It sounds like a dude to me. Adkins Fabrication and then some. Are you a subscriber, Parker? You subscribe to my channel? I think you are. It probably was when it was Adkins Fabrication and then some. Okay. Yeah, I still have Adkins Fabrication. That's another link. But I now do social media on this one. And this is the working man's social media, bro. It's when you get off work at the end of the day and you go home and you expect to be able to sit down and see what's going on in the world today. And you got all these sons of bitches like CNN, the Communist News Network, right? CBS, right? And ABC and NBC and MSNB Now and all them whores, right? And they all lie to you, lie straight to your face when you come home, right? You're supposed to come home to a nonpartisan, unbiased media. But instead, our boy Barack Obama back in 2012, 2013 decided to vamp up, we'll call it, the Smith-Mont Act. Yes, CNN is some absolute shit. You are right about that, McFly. But they did the Smith-Mont Act, McFly. You know what that is? The Smith-Mont Act was made after World War II, 1948, right? And back then, what had happened was we fought the communists and won, right? The Soviet Union tried to put missiles in our backyard in Cuba at the Bay of Pigs. 1948, we defeated the Nazis, right? And saved England and everybody else. We put the Marshall Plan into effect in order to be able to save the rest of the countries because our economy could build all that, right? So then after that, we do the the Smith-Mont Act. Smith-Mont Act, meaning that no communist entities can use propaganda nor our government lie or use propaganda on the American people so that way they can't never be turned against capitalism, which is fair because this is where we live and this is the land of capitalism. So they don't want some shit like communism, because that's what communism and socialism is. It's a shit for real, right? They want to take everything that you work hard for. Everything. It don't matter what it sounds good on paper. But remember what the paper said, and now go look at New York. And that'll give you kind of a what the fuck happened type attitude. because socialism is the beginning. It's the door, if you will, to communism. And if that's what you choose, well, you just get a one-way ticket over there to one-way to one-way to Mother Russia, and don't bring your ass back. Or you can love the American way, and you can love what all of our grandfathers, our great grandfathers, our uncles, our aunts, our great uncles and aunts, our great great grandparents fought for this country. My grandfather was in World War II. My grandfather was a Polak fighting in World War II for America. A Polak, bro. Don't you know the Nazis took Poland? And my family was pushed out of Poland, the Malczewski family. They was pushed out of Poland, ended up here in the United States, and made a family here, dropped their roots. My family's been here now for 6 generations. Yeah, the Atkins family, that side of my family, well, we've been here now for 8 generations. We got a coat of armor, a shield, if you will, that tells our code of honor, that tells where we come from, right? The British Isles, Scotland, Ireland, things like that, right? Let's see what you got there. The German Reich invaded the Republic of Poland on September 1st, 1939. That's absolutely right, sir. Thank you, McFly. See, McFly, that's why you need to be my moderator, man, and stop fucking around, bro, and start coming around more and be my moderator and fact checker, bro. Yeah. We build this channel and we monetize it, the whole team. You hear me? The whole team makes what comes in. It's not just my money. It's the whole team. That's all I'm about. Team. Look at that, McFly. Hey, thank you for the like. I appreciate that. Thumbs up. Yeah, we got 23 people in the chat. Welcome to the chat, y'all. I hope y'all are here to get a little Trumpian. If not, bounce. Bounce, baby, bounce. See, because the problem is that, you know, the left, that's what they wanted to do. They knew what they was doing when they got Trump. See, Trump shook up the establishment, right? None of them knew about that. Trump shook up the establishment, right? Because they already had something established and something that was going, and they was running us into the wall. They was just doing it slowly, see. But when we voted in Trump and we took what they thought they deserved away, we had to pay. You understand? We had to pay. So that's where we're at now, is we're kind of paying, but yet we're not. You know, like Senator Thune, right? John Thune, Majority Leader Senator John Thune, who just allowed all of the senators to go home for Easter break, God damn it. And they should have been here right now working on the Save America Act so no illegals can vote in our elections. Let me see, McFly, what you got here? Trump will just say he wants illegals in America, then do everything they can to get the illegals out. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no doubt. If Trump, that would be Trump's Trump card right there, bro. Tell all of them that we're keeping all the illegals. They would flip-flop and say, no, we got to get rid of all the illegals. You're absolutely right about that, McFly. That's anything, though. They hate everything Trump stands for and is, bro. I just had 23 people in the chat, McFly. They're all gone. It was just me and you. Now it's 4 of us. 3 people plus me. Right? Because they don't want to talk about that. They don't want to talk about the truth. They don't want to talk about the biggest psyop that was ever ran on the American people, bro. And that was President Trump. That was the biggest psyop ever ran. You know what they did? They told the American people he raped E. Jean Carroll. Right? And we questioned E. Jean Carroll. They really haven't. I mean, we know you like to paint your trees because you're a freaking quack and shit, right? But did he really rape your crazy ass? No, 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 no. Did anybody fund you or help you? Like Reed Hoffman? No, 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 no. Are you sure? No, 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 no. But then we find the paper. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, Reed Hoffman helped me. Reed Hoffman, the dude from LinkedIn, the left toi. It's their money man, right? Oh yeah, he was the one who helped E. Jean Carroll spread the word that President Trump was a rapist, right? Now, excuse my language, and I prefer not to use that word, right? But that's what they called the man. And you know daggone well, if you use that word with women, especially women who have been through it, oh yeah, they hate him immediately. They hate him immediately, and it don't matter if the women all come out and say we were lying because they held a gun to her head and made us do it. They kidnapped their kids and they were doing da, 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 da. They be like, nah, ain't true. Nah, they're just saying that now. Yeah, he paid them. He paid them. That's why they're saying it. I mean, come on. That's yeah, too Trump is. He had to do that. They said it. He had to do it. There's no way we could take it back and start liking him now. And that's the way they act. There's no way they could take it back and start liking him now. I get it because you feel like a complete freaking fool. I get it. I mean, I would too, right? The principle is that how you want to go out? Believing that our president stands for that? Our president. The president of the United States of America. Is that what you want to believe? That our president stands for that? Even when he was vindicated from the Epstein files, right? They still wanted to make a thing of it. Yeah. And McFly, I agree with you. I think the 2020 election was rigged too. They should. It's not even that we think. We know it's proof now. There's proof now that it was rigged. And here's the thing, right? This is what we got to think about, McFly. What else did they do? If that's not all they did. That can't be all they did, McFly. They had to do a lot of other stuff, bro. They wanted us to hate that man, bro. Do you know they froze? Imagine getting your bank accounts frozen, right? And Biden and even Obama, DOJ had the FC file. Absolutely, they had it. That's why I didn't trust it. He said it was a hoax for a reason, bro. He wasn't trying to degrade the women that went through that. He said it was a hoax because the Democrats already got a hold of it. And if they really had something on him, you don't think they would have smacked him with that? You gotta be crazy. Bro, they'd have hit him with that every Saturday and Sunday, sideways to the head, up the ass, and everything else. I'm trying to tell you. He did the doo-doo. Absolutely, bro. If there was anything incriminating, that he got him. Yeah, you're damn right they would have. Harris would have won. You wouldn't know nothing about the Epstein files. He wouldn't even be dead. If Harris would have won before he was killed, she'd have kept him alive, and they'd have let him out when she became president. They'd have let him out. Oh yeah, you know it as well as I know it, bro. They're a gang. They work together, bro. You know they try to degrade the right? And I get it. But I just want to remind y'all black people, it was white men that freed the slaves. White American men. Mm-hmm. You're welcome. Will you ever get reparations? Hell no. Never. And it's not about race. not about racism. Because if there were still slaves alive, they would absolutely deserve reparations. But I mean, if you go by the definition, there's barely even any descendants of slaves left. Oh, yeah. And they let it be known, Parker. If they win, they're holding Nuremberg trials for the Trump administration. Stephen Miller, oh, he's the first one going to prison. They already let that be known, bro. That's why I'm on here. I'm on here every day to do everything I can to hold it down for the conservative movement. It's very terrifying. Now think about this. We're coming up to the midterms. And if they win the midterms, all they're going to do is impeach Trump. That's all they're going to do. All they do is impeach Trump, they're going to waste taxpayer money doing it. Then when they get to power again and get the presidency, they're going to nuke the filibuster. And they're going to do everything they can. Everything. To destroy the conservative movement. Not just MAGA. It's not just MAGA. It's the conservative movement. See, you kept them safe. You propped them up. And convinced them to run again. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes, you did. Mm-hmm. 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 So now, the left say, somebody got to pay. It ain't going to be them. Yep. So, if your mother's a Democrat, they're supposed to turn you in. It makes me wonder, will my mother ever turn me in because I'm a Trump supporter? That's a possibility. Ain't saying she would, but my mother hates Trump. Oh my goodness. She hates Trump. Bro. Live in Minnesota, bro? Might be able to figure something out, bro. You ever get any videos or anything? You could send it to me and I'll put them on the channel and post them. Of course, anonymously, unless you want me to let them know who they're from. But I'll post them anonymously. No. We'll talk some other time, a little bit more private about it. You know what I mean? But that's kind of cool, bro. I mean, please be safe all the time. Coffee, baby. I make good coffee. Yeah. Oh, sorry, bro. I live in rural central. Got you, bro. Okay. Well, I'm just saying, if you ever cross that area and you ever get a chance to pull your phone out and record something while the red light or something like that, throw it up, bro. Yeah, yeah. I didn't vote for him in 2016. I didn't like Trump then. It ain't that I didn't like Trump. No, let me say it a different way. Um, I didn't see Trump as presidential material because, thank you, bro. Thank you very much. Uh, Heculus. Um, I hope I said that right. No disrespect, bro, but um, I didn't vote for him in 2016. The reason why I didn't vote for him in 2016 is because I didn't think he was presidential material. You know, we kind of grow up and go to school, and we always had this image of what a president should be. You know, like he was a different class of man than any other men in our country, right? But that's what I didn't realize. They were acting. That was bullshit the whole time. And that was the thing about Trump. Trump didn't give a shit what you thought about it. And he's going to give you him raw cut. And that's it. That's it. Raw and uncut. Take it or leave it. And most people was good with him when he came down the golden escalator, right? At least the people, anyway. It wasn't until they did what they did that you had a lot of people come forward like, no, fuck him. That's it. We're done. Down with Trump. And that's what they did. They did everything they could to push that agenda. And it almost worked. Berlin, welcome, brother. I'm in the United States of America, Baltimore, Maryland, United States of America. That's Baltimore, Maryland. Baltimore. I live in Baltimore, Maryland, bro. East Coast. Most schools nowadays, especially college, university, sometimes. Yes, they are, bro. Even elementary schools. Elementary schools are indoctrination centers too. I'll be going to my daughter's school and checking up on her all the time. She come out with some blue hair one time. I'm like, oh, hold up, wait a minute. Daddy ain't doing it. She said, what, Daddy? You don't like it? It's blue. Look at it like a smurf. I said, I'm a smurf your eye. You don't change that shit. No, I'm playing. I don't believe in child abuse. But I do believe in raising your child, though. And I do believe in correcting your children. Hassan Piker, Piker. Boy, am I so glad they kicked him off of social media. What a bitch. Yeah, I can't stand him, bro. He was a cum guzzling gutter whore right there, that Hassan Piker. Oh, yeah. And old Cenk Uygur. Yeah, Cenk's a one of a kind young Turk. He's more like an old shirt. Cenk used to be a young Turk, became an old shirt. Ain't shit living but old works. Old birds. Diddy Bob slid out. Yep, yeah, gone work. Hey, listen, so thank you for checking out the shop, guys, man. Look, check it out. I'm doing computer parts, recycling computers. Anybody got any old computers laying around in the Baltimore, Maryland area? I am buying computers and stuff like that for my business. Any old computers or laptops, stuff like that, I am buying them. Paying cash money. Fair price. I mean, it is trash, so fair price. But towers, especially towers, mostly towers, stuff like that. Yeah, I'm working on building the business here. So, any of it would be a real blessing. Yeah. We're opening, we're working it out. We're working it out, buddy. Yeah, we're doing it. We're doing it, doing it, doing it. Yeah, there's the other side of the shop. That's the milling machine. Got to get the money together to get the motor for the milling machine. You can see more of this, guys, if you go over to Atkins Fabrication. Yeah, that's the mill. She's a gorgeous thing there, isn't she? I mean, gorgeous. I do have an old computer, but I accidentally bent the pins on the motherboard for the CPU. So I can. Well, that's all right, bro. Ship it on over. I'll take it. No, I'm messing with you. You live in Minnesota, bro. You're not in Baltimore. Damn, 8 GB DDR3. The RAM is still fine. I don't know. What you want to send it to me, bro? You want to ship it to me? We'll have to find out how much the shipping fee is for that. That might just be worth to keep right there. Might be able to just, yeah. I got a SkyTech gaming console. 24-inch round screen on a swivel arm. The SkyTech is what is it? 16 gigabyte DDR3 solid state drive NVMe NVIDIA me. What is it? It's the 5300 or 5700, something like that. But yeah, that's yeah. You already know, bro. I like that. You said we drink WD-40 for breakfast. Yeah. Oh no. Cancel. Yeah. I like that. You already know, bro. Oh, I see the can of WD sitting there now. I ain't get it at first, but yeah, I get you. Yeah. Yeah, man. Well, you know, it's good seeing you guys, man. Thanks for stopping in and stuff. I'm getting ready to start doing some scrapping here. I got to get some. I got some solid stuff like this is aluminum here, right? And then some stuff like pack of boards. It's kind of heavy, but got that. Got some aluminum. Got some copper. A little bit of everything, you know what I mean? A little bit of everything. Sweetie swag dang. All right, so we're gonna start getting some of it together here, and I'm gonna take and move his camera up over here. Right? There we go. So you guys can kind of watch what I'm doing here. I'm gonna take this mic and put it up over here. Like that. Take that off. Oh no.